Good morning and God bless. Let's go to John 9:6. After he said these things, he spit on the ground, made some mud from the saliva, and spread the mud on his eyes. Go, he told him, wash in the pool of Siloam, which means sent. So he left, washed, and came back seeing. His neighbors and those who had seen him before as a beggar said, "Isn't this the one who used to sit begging?" Some had said, "He's the one." Others were saying, "No, but he looks like him." He kept saying, "I'm the one." So they asked him, "Then how were your eyes open?" He answered, "The man called Jesus made mud, spread it on my eyes, and told me, 'Go to Siloam and wash.' So when I went and washed, I received my sight." "Where is he?" they asked. "I don't know," he said. They brought the man who used to be blind to the Pharisees. The day that Jesus made the mud and opened his eyes was a Sabbath. Then the Pharisees asked him again how he received his sight. "He put mud on my eyes," he told them. "I washed and I can see." Some of the Pharisees said, "This man is not from God because he doesn't keep the Sabbath." But others were saying, "How can a sinful man perform such signs?" And there was a division among them. We can keep reading in the chapter, but basically it's the Pharisees not believing that Jesus did what he said he did and calling him evil, more or less. This is just one of the many examples that shows that the Pharisees cared more about the traditions of man than they do the things of God. A couple of takeaways would be even the people that knew the man were like, this isn't the same guy. God had just worked a miracle in his life. They're like, this is not the same person. They couldn't understand it. And the religious leaders at the time were calling the miracle like evil, essentially. Here's my takeaway from this. When God works a mighty display of his power in someone's life, the people closest to you aren't going to understand it. The religious leaders aren't going to understand it because they're caught up in the traditions of man. They're caught up in the way that things always have been and should be. But God's not a respecter of persons. He'll bless whoever he wants to, however he wants to display his glory and his power. I love you all. Peace.